The Great Gilgamesh was a legendary figure from ancient Mesopotamia, which is believed to be around 4,500 years ago during a period known as the Early Dynastic Period. Gilgamesh was the king of Uruk, one of the largest and most important cities in Mesopotamia. He was an influential figure who oversaw the expansion of his city's territory and the construction of many impressive buildings and monuments. Gilgamesh's reign was characterized by significant economic development. As a wise ruler, he established a sophisticated system of governance that allowed for the efficient administration of Uruk's resources. He oversaw the creation of a centralized market system, which facilitated the trade of goods and services both within and outside the city. In addition to the establishment of a centralized market system, Gilgamesh oversaw the development of a sophisticated irrigation system, which allowed for the cultivation of crops and the growth of Uruk's economy. The city became a center of trade and commerce, and it grew to be one of the wealthiest cities in Mesopotamia. Gilgamesh was not only a wise ruler, but he was also a great philosopher. His story is filled with philosophical insights that continue to inspire people today. One of the key themes in his story is the struggle for immortality. In his search for eternal life, Gilgamesh recognized the fleeting nature of human existence, and he came to understand the value of living a life that is meaningful and impactful. This idea is encapsulated in the famous quote from the Epic of Gilgamesh, "Only the gods live forever, for the rest of us, death is inevitable." One story from Gilgamesh's life involves his journey to the cedar forest to defeat the monstrous creature Humbaba. In this story, Gilgamesh and his friend Enkidu came across a temple where they were offered food and drink by the goddess Ishtar. Gilgamesh refused Ishtar's advances, which angered her, leading her to seek revenge by unleashing the bull of heaven on Uruk. Gilgamesh and Enkidu were able to slay the bull, but the gods responded by cursing Enkidu, who ultimately died. Gilgamesh was devastated by the loss of his friend, and he embarked on a journey to find immortality. Although he was ultimately unsuccessful, Gilgamesh returned to Uruk with newfound wisdom and humility. He recognized the importance of human connections and worked to foster economic growth and prosperity in his city. In addition to his economic and philosophical contributions, Gilgamesh was a central figure in Mesopotamian culture and heritage. He oversaw the construction of impressive buildings and monuments, including the city walls of Uruk, which were said to be almost 10 kilometers long. He also commissioned the construction of the Great Temple of Inanna, which was dedicated to the goddess of love, fertility, and war. Gilgamesh's legacy and stories have endured for thousands of years, and his story continues to inspire people today.